Welcome back to this DC Universe Online Let's Play. You're Sambo, and joining us, not as always, is my new character for DC Universe Online. Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce to you Australianus. Say g'day, Australianus. There he is. And yes, folks, this is fan service if ever I've seen it. There's a number of things that are going on here, of course. Firstly, he is a male. That is right. Can you believe it? We've actually got ourselves a male character on my Let's Play series, and that's because so many of you asked to see one, and well, it's been what? We've had 5 or 6 characters so far. I thought it's about time that we actually made one. Another request I've had is that we have an Australian themed character, and you can see here he's got a big A. He is in the Australian colours of green and gold. That's right, green and gold are the national colours of Australia, and of course his name is Australianus. Now I did try to get Captain Australia, but that was already taken, I'm afraid. So there we go. And of course the other thing I love is my classic outfits, and you can see he's in the really old school retro stuff there. But of course, what about his powers? What's his weapon set? What's his power set? That's another thing that I think you guys are going to like a lot. I keep getting asked all the time, hey Sambo, can you please make somebody with this power set? That's right, folks, here it is. You got a double here, a double whammy. We have both a shield with a great big A for Australia on the front of it, and ice. That's right, it is both shield and ice in the one character. That's right, have a bit of a cheer there. Australianus, this is for you guys, the fans and the viewers of our series. We've got an ice-powered shield character here who is going to be a big, fat tank, and he's very Australian, and there we go. So I hope you guys enjoy this. This is the start of yet another adventure for us here in DC Universe Online. Our Australian shield-wielding, ice-powered male tank of a man, Australiana. So there you go. But before we go any further, we do have some shout-outs here. You know how much I love my shout-outs, and today is no different, even though we're starting a brand new character. The first one here is from Daniel Ninja 999, and they say, hey, can I please have a shout-out in your next video? You most certainly can. Daniel Ninja 999. Next one here from Mark Hill 1970A, or Mark Hill 1970A, and they say, hey Sambo, I love your accent. Oh, you love my accent, do ya? Love my accent? I'm just kidding. And may I have a shout out, and may I also join your league? Yes, you certainly can. His name is Maxinian Ride, and there you go. No problem at all, mate. Just feel free to follow the instructions in the description in this video, and a big hello to you. Got another one here from Me Snowfall, and they say, hey Sambo, I love your Let's Play DCUO series. Keep up the good work with the video, and can I please get a shout out? You most certainly can. Thank you very, very much. Got another one here from Reaper of Death 770, and they say, yo Sambo, can I please have a shout out in one of your DC Universe Online videos for me and my hero? His name is Died. You certainly can. Reaper of Death 770, let us know what sort of character your particular hero is, by the way. Got another shout out here. This one is from Sawi032, and they say, can I please get a shout out for my hero Draenei and my villain Thundir? Oh, so Draenei, I think you've run some of the League alerts with us, so big hello to you, mate, and thank you very much for your support. And finally, one here from the Lord of Llamas, and they say, hey Sambo, can I please get a shout out? I'm a level 14 tech hero on the US PS3 PvE server, and his name is the Lord of Llamas. And there you go, mate. Thank you very much for your support. And you know what? I'd very much love to come and play on the PS3. A lot of you guys ask me about it. I just don't get the time, guys. I'm so sorry. I do have characters on there, and of course there are leagues there that are fan run, and I hear that they have lots of events, and so I certainly highly recommend you go and look them up on the PS3. In the meantime, folks, it's time for Australianus here to kick some alien robot butt with his shield and his ice powers. And this is very weird, playing a male, by the way.
Hack. The ship knows you're free. Watch out.
The ship knows we're free. Thank you very much, Oracle. And that means there's going to be more enemies, I'd imagine, as we come up to this door.
Get ready. My readings show forces gathering beyond that door.
All units move into position.
Alright, let's see what we can do here. Biffo with the shield, and of course some ice powers as well. So we've got the ranged and we've got the melee, so we've got the best of both worlds right off the bat, which is fantastic. Alright, loving it so far. And of course, the other thing, folks, you might want to know is what particular type of movement speed did I get? Did I go this time with a super speed? Did I go with acrobatics? Did I go with... You know it. Of course I went with flight. Flight is all I will ever do, folks. Simply because I just like to be able to do this. Hover. I know that you can fly with the other movement types, but you can't hover. Hovering is really important to me. Alright, really liking the shield so far. Really cool animations, as are always the case, of course, in DC Universe Online.
Reinforcements. I will patrol towards the prisoner bay.
Thank you, Overseer. Let's see how we go with the Overseer. Their new character here.
Charging.
Right, of course, we've got to hold down shift to block. I'm assuming we're going to be pretty good at blocking, seeing as we've got ourselves a shield. Alright, yep, definitely like these animations with the shield. Very cool. And of course, when we get knocked back, we can throw in a few ice bolts there. And, oh, look at that. We used the breakout ability once. Got knocked over at the same time. No worries. And there we go.
That was an Overseer. Let's get you out of their patrol range. Look for a transport tube above you. They crisscross the ship. Use that to keep moving.
Here we are. We know what's going to happen now. We're going to ding to level 2 when we cross the magical threshold. And there it is. Congratulations, Australianus. You are now level 2. Let's have a look. Opening up our K menu, you can see we've got Storms, Chirogenics, and our iconic powers, of course. Let's go into the power points here where we've got Storms or Chirogenics. And very quickly, we'll have a look at a couple of these new skills here that we've never seen before because we've never been ice. So we've got Inescapable Storm. This engulfs an enemy and others nearby, dragging them towards you. I like the sound of that. Chirogenics. Here we go. Plummets your body temperature, damaging nearby enemies and reflecting additional damage back at your attackers when they strike you. I like the sound of that as well. Let's have a look at the overview here. And Storms. Harness the power of storms to cause your enemies to ice over and freeze. Specializing in this tree grants plus 5% critical attack damage and 25%, or rather plus 25 health. So you can see it's talking about a tank role there. So I guess they're both probably tanks. Let's have a look and see what it says about Chirogenics. And it says that they revolve around freezing things in ice, including yourself. Specializing in this tree grants plus 1% critical attack chance and 35 health. So I'm thinking that perhaps, let's see, 20%, 100%, 90% for the stats down below there. And okay, so they're the same. 5% critical damage. I think the other one is probably going to be tanky. I'm honestly not sure, to be honest. What was the first ability here? Let's have a look again. Plummets our body temperature, damaging nearby enemies, reflecting damage back. I don't know. I like the sound of the other one. I don't think we're going to worry too much about specializing in trees just yet because, of course, we're brand shining new. We can always do that later on. So right now, this Inescapable Storm sounds like a lot of fun if you ask me. Let's drop down to the ground and see what it's like. Oh, okay, so that didn't look too impressive, but maybe when we actually have somebody targeted, it will look a lot better. We will see.
The subject has left the main corridors. Search the vessel.
Alright, let's see if we can grab this bonus chest here and see what we can get. Now, first thing I need to do, of course, is go to our style tab here and lock them all because I do want to keep the same look. You guys know how things go with me. We want to also put our soda colas onto our consumable slot there, and you can see we've already got ourselves some new gloves and a whole bunch of things. Chest as well, which is all adding to our defense, so that's very, very, very handy. Good stuff. Alright, off we go through Brainiac's ship, of course.
Continue patrolling.
The entire ship is connected to Brainiac. You have to keep moving.
Thank you very much, Oracle.
Get ready. The ship is sending more security your way.
Alright, let's lock on and try this new one here. Oh, there we go, there's the Storm. Very cool. Oh, that's nice. It's a bit of an AoE as well, I think. Maybe? Oh, maybe not. I'm not sure. It's definitely got an AoE visual effect on it. There's no doubt about that. Get past the patrols rather, no problem. Oh yeah, that's very effective, isn't it? Alright, liking this combination so far. And of course, those of you who've been with us since the very beginning may well remember Romanova went ice. And I've always wanted to try it ever since then. Never got around to it. You guys have been always asking for it. Here we go now. Plus, of course, the double bonus with the shields. Alright, easy peasy. No problem.
There's a high security nexus up ahead. Get through and use the transport tube.
Alright, I'm definitely liking this style. Absolutely. Now let's go into the K menu and just read that once more, shall we? Just so we know what we're doing. And you can see here, it engulfs an enemy and others nearby, dragging them towards you. Okay, so it definitely pulls everybody in. That's good for tanking. It inflicts frostbite to make enemies vulnerable to freezing effects. Now, that's another important thing there. And of course, that's a power interaction, and we always want to be aware of those. In a damage roll, which I presume is what we're in now, it increases all damage by 35% until the hit counter resets. Alright, so we definitely want to keep that up as much as possible, I would say. First things first, let's see if we can grab this chest. Good stuff. And what did we get? Into the inventory we go. Oh, and we got ourselves a new pair of feet there, and they up our defense, which is also what we want. Alright, down the hatch we go. Epic landing, as always. Alright, we've got to use the controls here, or rather hack them, to ambush Brainiac overseers. Let's do that right now.
Delivering shipment of Earth goods.
All units move into position. Contain the human.
Alright, we've done this before. We've done it many, many times. You know how it works. Basically got to wipe out all of the robots down here. And to do that for a start, I'm going to use a throwing object. Here we go. Let's see if we can pull these guys towards us so we can do some melee damage. Come on.
Delivering shipment of Earth goods.
Alright, you can see here I'm using my new ability, and it definitely affects a lot of them there. Alright, very cool. Enjoying this so far. Alright, who else wants some?
Get ready. The ship is sending more security your way.
Now you could definitely see them being pulled towards us that time because of course we lifted them up off the ground, which is great. Look at that shield. That is awesome. Love it. And congratulations, Australianus is now level 3. Let's go into our menu here, and you can see now we've got weapons and flight. So this would be interesting to see what the shield has to offer in terms of the combos. So you can see we've already got this one. This basically allows us access to a shield. And now we've got two choices. One is called a spinning backhand, and this one interrupts and deflects ranged attacks with a quick, brutal blow with additional damage and knockdown when supercharges at maximum. So that's very cool. We just do that by holding. Now that could be a lunge. It could be, in which case I'm very interested in that. Sidearm throw, this is holding down the right mouse button, basically hurls your shield to smash through a blocking opponent's defenses, stunning them when supercharge is at maximum. So that's pretty cool as well, but yeah, look, I want to go for this one just because it feels like it might be a lunge, and we're about to test that right now. Let's see what happens. Yes, it is! It is a lunge, look at that. I'm happy. You guys know how much I love my lunging attacks to get right in there, in their face. So I'm very, very happy about that.
Oh. Uh-oh. These energy readings. Brainiac has a full invasion force stored on this ship. We have to destroy it.
That always looks awesome down there, by the way, doesn't it? Just amazing. Love the graphics in this game.
Human activity detected nearby.
Oh yeah, liking this a lot. A whole lot. Okay, super fun. Loving it. Alright, there's a shield up there, I think, so we're not going to be able to do much damage to that. Gotta wait for that to come down, I think. Yeah, now I can never remember whether we're actually meant to do anything to break that early. Oh, there it is. It's just obviously on a timer. And there we go. Now we've got to defeat the security, and in they come.
Damage to this vessel continues to mount. Units move into destroy the escapee immediately. Human.
Oh, I love this. I love it already. Oh, that was a nice move. Woo, we are just cleaning up here, folks. Yeah, get ourselves some heals. And then we go with a lunge. Follow up with our ability there. Look at that, you could really see it on that mob because, of course, it's so big.
The ship's main gun is up ahead. Destroy it, and the ship's external defense network will go down. Then the League can get in and get you out of there.
Boy, these guys are no match for us, are they? Wow, we are absolutely creaming through it.
Charging. Overload. Slam.
Oh, I was blocking then, by the way, so I'm not sure why that didn't work.
Damage. Detected.
Here we go, block, block, block. There we go.
Systems. Damage.
Do not
Oh,
let the prisoner
yeah.
reach the prime weapon control room. Damage to the power couplings will destabilize the ship.
Do not be foolish, human. You cannot stop the conversion.
You're in the Nexus. Destroy anything connecting the gun to the ship.
Yes, sir, Oracle, no problem. Leave it to us.
Okay, you're approaching the gun chamber. I have Superman standing by to teleport in the minute it's out and the shields drop.
And look at that, pulling it in towards us, that's what I love. So we can now either lunge in or we can pull the enemies towards us. That is fantastic.
Stability now at 50%. Stop the prisoner.
Ooh, big hit there. And of course, I want to put that particular effect on them. They're the ice effects, so that all of my other ice effects have a damage multiplier on them as well.
Only one coupling remains. Do not fail Brainiac.
And there we go.
Yes, the gun is falling. It's smashing into Brainiac's bottle below.
You will submit.
Oh, and he's knocking me back there as I try to lunge in.
Minor damage. Damage sustained. Minor damage.
Oh, I love the animations on the shield. Power set here, fantastic.
Sustained.
Ooh. You think you can get away from me? Think again.
This one has failed. Powering.
Superman, get ready. I'm bringing you in.
Think again, Brainiac. You can't take out the both of us. We're not leaving until we shut this shit down.
That is right.
Surrender now.
Will you look at this guy go? This is fun, folks. This is super exciting. This is why we love DC Universe Online. Look at this combat. And remembering too that it is an MMO, for goodness sake. Woohoo! This is awesome. Go, go, Australianus. This is absolutely fantastic fun. This rocks.
almost there. Keep fighting. The network doesn't want to let me in.
Boom!
Harvester ship VII-O has been compromised. Deploy my remaining forces to Earth. The ship has been compromised. All units must evacuate.
Yeah, you can try and evacuate, but not with Supes and me around. You're not going to get very far. Woo-hoo-hoo! Alright, that is super awesome fun. I absolutely love it. Look at that shield. That is fantastic. Australianus, you totally rock. Speaking of totally rocking, it looks like we got ourselves some new gear here as well. Got ourselves a new waist there. Gives us an extra 16 defense. We'll definitely take that. Thank you very much. And we've got ourselves a cape as well. An extra 22 defense, 44 health, and 5 might as well. Now, I don't think we actually want to wear a cape visually. Let's have a look. We'll see what it looks like. We'll go down to the back here. Where are we? Back. There we are. None. Jakir. I don't know. Let's put it on and see what it looks like as we fight. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'll leave the decision up to you. There you go. The viewers can decide whether or not he wears a cape or not. Actually, come to think of it, doesn't look too bad, I suppose. Not too bad. Kind of nice and flowing. Now let's go in there and take it off and just remind you, in fact I'll leave it off and you guys can let me know whether or not you want me to put it back on. Alright, so we'll say none, we'll lock all, there we go, and here's what we look like now normally. There we are. You guys let me know what you think. Do you want a cape or no cape? Alright, let's have a chat to Superman and see what he's got to say.
Nice work. Brainiac wasn't counting on you breaking free and disabling his ship. Now use the teleporter and get yourself back to the city. We've got work to do.
Yes, sir, Superman.
Yes, it's done. Superman will finish here. Use the teleporters to escape. Go!
Go, go, go.
Brainiac, a nightmare from my past, here to ravage Earth. Our shared might unable to stop him. But now we have a chance. New heroes, with powers saved from a doomed future. Heroes able to take on all threats. I know today's Lex Luthor. Even the warnings of his own future self cannot stop his mad vendetta. I am Superman. I stand for truth, for justice, and for the future.
There we go, a great motion comic. Headline complete. It's a big scary world out there. We love the motion comics all the time. Let's head through the teleporter now and get ourselves out into the real world for the very first time. And here we are. We have emerged into the real live world of DC Universe
Now that
Online.
you're off the ship, I'm Oracle. You've just teleported into the MPD's 3rd Precinct Station, one of the many Justice League safe houses we keep in Gotham and Metropolis. How about I show you around? The safe houses are where you'll find contacts for missions, mailboxes, vendors, and the teleporter to the Justice League Watchtower.
Thank you, Oracle. Well, look, we're running out of time in this episode, but I think the first thing we want to do is probably get to the mailbox. You can see we've got some mail there. Let's see what is in our mailbox. And there we go, Oracle, a little something something. And it looks like we've got ourselves a face mask of some description. Let's go into the inventory and have a look. There we go, an extra 6 defense, 20 health. We will definitely take that. Thank you very much. Alright folks, well you know the drill. Next time we're going to be doing the quests here, which will show us around the safe house, and then we're going to get right on out there and get into the outside world questing on our new character here, Australianus, our shield equipped, ice powered, green and gold male superhero tank here. Can you believe it folks? Never thought it would happen. You've almost got all of your wishes. I'm never going to go away away from flight as a movement speed though. So there you go, folks. Certainly hope you enjoyed this episode. Certainly looking forward to the next one where we get to bash some nasty villains with our big green and gold shield. In the meantime, on behalf of myself, Sambo, and Australianus, our now level 3 tank, so saying take care. Certainly hope you guys are having a great day wherever you are in the world. Do look forward to seeing you next time. We will see you then, and bye bye.